The ultimate mission of WOS is to create good citizens. When I was at Columbia, I had a student, and he came to me one day and says, well, I'm working on a housing and urban development grant. I have 50 workers and talented people that are coming from underserved and socially excluded areas. None of these individuals, based on what I'm teaching them, is going to get a job. And I said, you know what? Why don't you bring them here? And that first Friday evening, there were 50 people from the housing projects that showed up. And we did this for 4 years. And that is when I decided to write the business plan to create what we now call WOS. Part of my passion for starting workforce opportunity services was really related to my own background. I grew up in a low-income area. I was fortunate enough to be selected to go to some training in a furniture store in the Bronx. A person by the name of Mr. Ness, who I'll never forget, came to me and said, you know, Art, you have a lot of talent, and are you thinking of applying to the High School of Music and Art? So he grabbed me by the collar and he sat me down and he said, look, I'll make you a deal. I will help you develop your portfolio if you promise me that you will apply. And I went to the High School of Music and Art, and it changed my life. That stuck with me because one person, Mr. Ness, didn't do anything for me. He just opened the door. And there's so much what I call hidden talent, untapped talent, if you just open the door. We don't just pull up the bus, let off 20 people and say good luck. We work with them. What we get is the trust between the individual and the company. And once you achieve that, you have a much higher degree of success. One of the interesting areas when you look at the growth is your ability to evolve. And one of those interesting experiences was our movement to supporting veterans, which was really an extension of an underserved population. When the veterans population was coming back from the Iraq-Afghan wars, we saw over 25% unemployment. Today, we do almost 100 veterans a year. We've touched about 4,000 lives. But we're going to see an incredible scaling as this now becomes more and more pertinent and critical to the survival of organizations and their ability to continue to grow. It's not about the corporation. It's not about WOS. It's about what you've accomplished. All we did was open the door.